Getting to know you with Damiana Garcia. This is Getting to Know You. I'm Damiana Garcia. My guest today is a feminist and a scholar, and she's taken a very, progressive approach to her feminism. Hello, tell us about yourself. My name is Barbara Zuckerman, and I'm a graduate student in women's studies at Clemsdale University. And I believe you chose a very interesting topic for your graduate thesis. Well, for my thesis paper, I'm working as a sex worker. And it's really quite an adventure. Why do you do it? Turning tricks. This has really been a liberating, empowering experience, and that's what I'm going to write about in my paper. It's such a departure from my life as an academic, poring over post-feminist essays in collegiate journals. You know, when I'm clicking down the street in my red sequin high heels and my tight miniskirt, I just think to myself, wow, this is so cool. I'm a prostitute. Barbara, I'm just wondering how you go from interviewing sex workers to becoming one yourself. When I was talking to these brave women and men about what they do, before I actually jumped in and tried it myself, I just felt like they were, these are my heroes. A lot of times I would just start crying and I'd say, thank you. And I'd have to hug these people and just tell them how beautiful they were. And they were so appreciative, and, we'd cry together. And they were kind of surprised when I started calling them for advice on how I could be a sex worker. I remember one young woman, when I called her up and told her that I was going to enter the life, she was like, don't do it. No, seriously, don't do it. A nice girl like you from the suburbs. And I said, come on, Jessica. I can do this too. I'm a woman too. I'm kind of insulted by that. Like, why can't I spread my legs and let a man enter me for money the way you do? I mean, sure, I don't need the money, fine. What was it like your first time on the job? It must have been a little learning curve. I was a virgin before I took on this work. And the first guy, my first job when I lost my virginity, he didn't even believe that was my first time. And I found that really flattering, I was like, thank you, honey. Oh. To be continued in part 2 of this interview.